to Thursday Thoughts, y'all. Yes, it's me. It's Keys at the Christian Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me. It's going to be an awesome time today. We have just a couple of topics to talk about as far as news and pop culture. And look, this may be old news to some of you, but it's new news when it's applied to the word, okay? So we have to talk about Carlee. We got to talk about Carlee. I mean, when that happened, all I could think was, what does Dave Chappelle have to say about this? And what is he going to call her? Like, how is he going to pronounce her name? Y'all know about Juicy Smollett. Anyway, so with Carlee, y'all know this girl, she said that she was kidnapped. Well, she made it look like she was kidnapped, okay? But the police found out that this girl was searching for Taken from the movie. She was searching for how Amber Alerts and how old you have to be to have an Amber Alert. Like, it was all kinds of crazy stuff. So basically they found out that she planned the whole thing and planned to get kidnapped. Now, look, here's the issue with this. Proverbs 14:12. It says that there's a way that seems right to a man, but it ends in death. There are things that seem right to us, that seem perfectly logical to us, that we just say, I'm going to do this, and we plan it all out, and it will lead to death. It will lead to destruction. So it's like we have to be careful about our human ideas, the things that we desire to do, the things that we just conjure up. Because here's another thing. All of that planning and the stuff she took from her job and the stuff she bought from the store and the phone call about the little boy on the road and all the stuff she was looking up on the internet, that's scheming, okay? And let me tell you something. The devil schemes. God doesn't scheme. So if you find yourself scheming, like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and then I'm going to do that, like that, you're in a different realm. Like, you don't want to be over there with the ones who scheme. Because the Bible tells us to be on the lookout for the schemes of the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So if you over there scheming, you might want to stop, because it's going to end in destruction, okay? And possibly jail time. Bless the Lord. Anyway, so what about my boys, the Jonas Brothers? Yes, I'm switching gears and I'm talking about the Jonas Brothers. I love boy bands. I love boy bands, y'all. I love the Jonas Brothers. They're one of my favorite boy bands right now. So, don't judge me, judge your mama. I love boy bands. And so the Jonas Brothers are actually 3 actual brothers. That's why their name is called that, right? But the 3 of them, Kevin, Nicholas, Joseph, they had broken up and now they got back together, of course, and they released an album called The Album. And they've been going on tour doing like 5 albums in one night on tour. Amazing. But the cool thing about this for me is the fact that they're siblings. I have 3 kids, guys. I have 3 kids. I have 2 boys and 1 girl. And my heart's desire as a mom is for them to be successful together. It's for them to look out for each other. It's for them to be best friends into adulthood and on down the line. You know what I'm saying? There's a scripture in, let me find it. Romans 12:10 that talks about brotherly love and affection. Like, that's what we want for our kids when we're parents. We want our kids to get along, to love one another, to work together, and of course, to be successful together. I think all the parents who have kids who, like, they're in sports, they got 2 kids in the NFL, like, stuff like that is awesome. That's what I want for my kids too. So kudos to the Jonas Brothers. God bless their parents, because they get to see all 3 of their kids working together. And Frankie, they have another brother. Frankie gets in the mix every now and then too. But it's just really cool, and as a parent, that's what I want to see for my kids. So shout out to the Jonas Brothers. Maybe one day I'll go see you in concert. I saw NSYNC in concert. Speaking of loving boy bands, I saw NSYNC in concert twice. Yes, I went to the No Strings Attached tour and the Celebrity tour. Judge your mama. Switching it up again. Yo, you guys, did you know that The Flash ended? And I'm not talking about the movie. That's not my Flash. I'm talking about The Flash, the TV show starring the only Flash that I will acknowledge, Grant Gustin. Yes, The Flash ended. And you know what he did, y'all? He decided that himself. It wasn't canceled. It wasn't the network. It was Grant's idea, the one who plays The Flash. He did it. He said, you know what? This ninth season is going to be the last one. And so kudos to him for being able to do that himself and get a new beginning. There's a scripture that makes me think of this. It's 2 Corinthians 3:18. It talks about how we go from glory to glory. And the reason why I bring that scripture up is because you can't go to another form of glory until you let go of the one that you're in right now. You have to release the good that you have to get greater. And so that's what I'm saying with Grant. He's released this. He went out on top as a superhero, and now he has a chance to do even better things and do even greater things. But he could not do that unless he let this really good thing go. So y'all, that's just a lesson for all of us. You have to be able to let go of the good to get to the greater. You can't stay in that former season. If you want something new, if you want to go higher, you got to release the glory that you have right now so that you can get the greater. Anywho, y'all, that's my time. Okay, I'm Keys. This is the Christian Lounge. These were just thoughts on Thursday. I hope you enjoyed. Drop the comments below and let me know what you think about our 3 topics today. If you have any other scriptures that came to mind when we talked about these things, please let me know. Love you guys. I will see you on Saturday for sports.